Hello, everyone. What frequency? I know it's been a while. I've been having way too much going on in my life. I'm wearing a jersey today, and today I am back to doing the Astros game. Man, oh man, it's a very hot day here in Texas. It's down up here in Huntsville. Down in Houston, I'm pretty sure it's hot as well. I'm already sweating. Oh man, is it a hot day? I already got a person here. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. Thank you, all of my subscribers, for being extremely patient with me. I've been going through, uh, going through a lot, so that's why I haven't been posting or live streaming. I finally got some good news. Hey, I'm back. Is it unfrozen? Please tell me it's unfrozen. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Like I was saying, Uh, as long as this is unfrozen, thank you everyone who's been patient with me this entire time I've been in hiatus. Like I said, I was going through a lot, and now we are here and we are ready to watch the Astros continue their win streak. I've got my Nolan Ryan jersey, one of the best pitchers of all time. And man, is it a hot day? Summer is finally here, and that means for Texas, we're all about to melt. I know, oh, wait, Arizona's out too, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Arizonians are going to melt as well. Yeah, since I've been gone, Straw hit 2 homers. I know about the one, but the second one is, second one, I need, wasn't it like a home run that didn't really count? Kind of like the Gurriel home run that didn't count? Let me try to get the game up. My phone still. But yeah, I am finally back. So everyone who's again, everyone who stayed, y'all really are some of the best subscribers in the world. Considering that I've been gone for so long and y'all are still here.
Zach Greinke now leaves the American League, and innings pitched with his outing last night. When we come back, the Astros go for 10 in a row. First pitch, starting lineup right around the corner.
Astros are on a 9-game win streak, and they are going for 10 in a row. Zach Greinke pitched last time, I'm pretty sure. Oh, here's an MLB commercial I am not doing at all. I'm not going to advertise. I'm not going to advertise this because I just refuse to support it. I smell a World Series as well, even with Dusty Baker making a lot of questionable decisions. The Astros could have the best record in the entire MLB. Right now, we have the best record in the AL, but we would have the best record in the MLB if we actually had a competent manager. We would have at least one no-hitter this year if we had a competent manager, because there was the one game where Jake Odorizzi, I know you don't like Jake Odorizzi, but he went 5 innings without a hit, and then Dusty Baker decides, you know what, I'm going to take him out after the 5th inning, and I'm putting in the relief pitchers, but instead of having relief pitchers help, I'm going to put in someone like Brandon Belak down, what was the 8th inning, and then let him ruin the no-hitter. So if we had a competent manager, we would be in a very good situation. And right now for the Astros, we have we got Jose Altuve. We're just going up against the Orioles. We should be able to beat them, sweep them. I am honestly worried about facing the Tigers, but right now I am just going to celebrate the fact that we're about to get our 10th win. We got Jose Altuve, 9-game win streak, baby. Keep it coming. Number 10's on the way. Jose Altuve's batting first, second base. Michael Brantley is designated hitter today. Batting second, Yulieski Gurriel batting first base. Yordan Alvarez out there in left field. Carlos Correa at shortstop. Kyle Tucker right field. Abraham Toro batting next at third base. Batting 8th is Miles Strauss. Center field has been doing a whole lot better recently with a pair of homers since I've been on hiatus. Batting 9th, Martin Maldonado as the catcher, who's also been doing pretty well. Thank you. It's not just Astros 3/4 sleeve shirt. It's also Nolan Ryan shirt as well. Got Nolan Ryan in the back. And then pitching today is Jose Urquidy. He never managed a no-hitter. He could have managed a no-hitter, but this year, it could have been his first one, but he decided, nah, I'm going to let Brandon Belak ruin it. Oh, man, it's so hot out there. And there was the first pitch of the game. It was a ball. It is a 1-0 count. Like I said, everyone who has stayed despite my hiatus, like, y'all really are the best fans. That is a strikeout. It's a 1-2 strikeout to TV. So that's the first out. They only showed me 2 pitches. That is hilarious to me. They showed me 2 pitches. So that means they did 2 pitches while it was still on the commercial, at least on this, whatever that I'm watching it from. That's just hilarious. Okay, here's Michael Brantley being the DH for today. There's strike 1. Great thing about this huge streak, the reason why we've been able to do this streak, is the fact that our pitching seems to have finally came together. That ball on the outside is a 1-1 count. Whenever our batting hasn't been forced to score 8 runs every single game. We've had a couple of games where we scored only 2, 3 runs and we still won. Yesterday, I'm pretty sure, was a good example of that. That was a close call. It's a 2-1 count.
Making his second start of the season fared well against Toronto. His last outing 4 2/3 innings, one-run baseball.
That is a grounder. Michael Brentley grounds out. Yeah, I'm normally slightly delayed because I'm watching it through a restream because I'm not watching off the official TV or off the official MLB website. But then the restream from me to y'all is delayed, so there's a delay there, there's a delay there, but it's a slightly more this time because I'm not watching it live. I guess it's like 1 second behind, so it's about like a little bit further behind than normal. So I've always been delayed. Let me see if I can reload it and get it at least closer. Let me see if I can reload it and get it to where at least it's closer. Loading. There we go. I am looking at it looks like a 1-2 count. Yossi Gurriel. There's the ball down low with a 2-2. Gurriel fouls that one off. Still a 2-2 count. I can't really say that he is like our best batter because he's not really our best batter anymore. All of our batters have been doing really well lately. And I mean, that's not to insult Yossi Gurriel at all. That's a ball on the outside. It's a 3-2. Because Gurriel is still doing really well this year. It just so happens that so is the rest of the team. The team has really picked it up lately. Kyle Tucker, Jose Altuve, even Miles Straw and Martin Maldonado have picked up, things up. Everyone's picked it up. Carlos Correa. So our entire team has just been amazing lately. Yuli hits a hard. He's the first man on base. A 2-out single for Yossi Gurriel. La Pina gets on base again. Offense has been rolling. Yesterday was one, and then they only scored 2 runs in the streak. But outside of that, this offense has been near unstoppable. That is a ball on the outside. It's a 1-0. Yordan Alvarez is up to bat. That looks like another ball, so it's a 2-0.
Doesn't get that 1-0 pitch, it could be a tough night. I agree with you. Mentioned his control with knowledge. He had 3 walks in a season over 115 and 2/3 innings, setting an NCAA record.
There's a strike.
Ended his collegiate career with 17 walks and 362 2/3 innings. Impressive. Thus, the Astros drafted him in the second round and eventually were traded
to 3-1. And there's ball 4. Yordan Alvarez gets on base. We now have a lead, 2-out single and then of 2-out walk, marking 2 base runners here. Looks like we've got a potential 2-out rally here to start off the first. Carlos Correa is coming up to bat with a runner in scoring position. 2 outs. There's a called strike, is no one. Carlos Correa had the night off last night. And here's the thing, even our backup batters have been rolled on a tear lately too. Batters that you don't even think about. Abraham Toro's been doing good. That is a swing and strike too. How was Abraham Toro doing good? That's a ball on the outside. It's a 1-2. It's high.
He's got plenty of strength to go out the other way. Very good hit, going to get away. I'm going to try and challenge him a little bit. Made that change up. Secret 87 inside. Able to find it off. Get himself another pitch.
Correa hits a fair ball, left field line. Don is moving to third. He's heading home. And Astros scored 2 runs. Carlos Correa with 2 RBI doubles. Astros take a 2-0 lead here on the top of the first. Let's go, Astros. By Carlos Correa, his first at bat after being out yesterday. Kyle Tucker is now back in the lineup. My man, someone who's been doing really well this year. Now, this is a 2-out rally. This is a 2-out rally here. The first 2 batters got out, and then we got a single, a base on ball, and then a 2 RBI double. That's a 2-out rally for the Astros to get the lead early in the first. Tucker looks like it's going to be a fly out. No, that's going to drop in for a base hit. Carlos Correa scores. Kyle Tucker with an RBI. Back in the lineup. He's back in the lineup, and he does an RBI, giving the Astros a 3-0 lead. That was an RBI single. Runner on first now. There's a strike 1. Abraham Toro, we're down to our 7th batter. 7th. With the first 2 batters got out. This could have been a really quick inning, but then we got a single, a base on ball. That's called strike 0-2. That was a single, a base on ball, and 2 RBI doubles, and then an RBI single. Correa and Tucker didn't play yesterday. They come back today and boom, 3 runs. Carlos Correa with 2 RBIs, Tucker with 1 RBI, and that's just the first inning. That is a ball on the outside. It's a 1-2. Yeah, Tucker's been out for 8 games. He got some sort of bug, and he went down for a bit. Toro pops on high in there. This is going to be an out. The inning is finally over. And now Jose Urquidy is going to go up on a mound to be able to show his stuff. Astros got a 3-0 lead. Urquidy's got a 3-run crush, and before he even goes up there to pitch, hopefully we can take advantage of this. The Astros are looking to extend their win streak into double digits. Alex Bregman, hopefully he's going to be back soon. Commercial break in progress. Anyone who is watching, I know y'all know about my baseball fantasy league, but I am also doing a football fantasy league. So if y'all are interested in doing fantasy football, I got the link down in the description below. Go ahead and join. It ain't going to be easy, but if y'all are, it is free and it will be fun. And if y'all are up to the challenge, go ahead. One team that could stop the Astros. Are you talking like postseason for the World Series or like in this win streak? Because when it comes to the win streak, the Tigers, I do not have a lot of faith going up against the Tigers. And it has nothing to do with how good or how bad we are. It has to do with the fact that last time we played the Tigers, they swept us. And yeah. And we got to lose eventually. We can't win forever, unfortunately. While I would love for us to just never lose the rest of the season, that's not going to happen. So eventually we're going to lose. And it seems like the Tigers are could be in position to be the team that takes us and gets rid of our winning streak. I do not feel that confident. It's AJ Hinch. He knows this team. Maybe Astros can do a lot better this next time, but we will see. That is a first pitch ball for Urquidy to 1-0. And a lead-off double for the Baltimore Orioles in the bottom of the first. Ooh, the announcers. The Astros have done a really good job holding him off, but they can only do it for so long as he gets a double here. Yep. WSG. Not sure what that means. But hello, Houston Sports Talk Productions. If you want to watch that, it's going to be an out number 1. That's a pop infield out. That keeps the runner from advancing. $90 games more to win. Go the rest of the year without losing. That'd be something. That'd be record breaking. Is it found the rain?
Last 2 outings for Urquidy have been very good. Going 7 innings,
Oh, I hope it doesn't start to rain because that always messes up my signal. That is a swing and strike. It's an 0-1 count. We have the best record in the entire American League, and only the Giants have a better record than us in the entire MLB. Was a strike that should have been called a strike, but it was called a ball, so it's a 1-1. Here we go, umpire shenanigans. This is why we need robot umps for the strike zone. That's a 2-1. It's a 1-2 count. That was another swing and strike. We need robot umps because this is getting bullshit. It's costing us games. I know there's something valuable about catchers being able to frame, and you get them robot umps, it will take away that value. That's hit high in the air, deep center. Straw throws it in, isn't able to keep the runner from advancing. The runner advances to third, 2 outs, runner on third for the Orioles. It's an 0-2 count. And high. That's a hit high up. Tucker. And Tucker puts it away right up against the wall in foul territory. It's 3-0 Astros. Urquidy gets a lead, is able to pitch around a leadoff double. So the Astros, with 2 outs, were able to score 3 runs, and the Orioles get a leadoff double with no outs, and they can't score a single run. And like I said, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone who is still subscribed. Thank you everyone who is popping in. I've been in hiatus. I've been dealing with stuff, so I've been avoiding streaming, but I can't avoid streaming forever. I am getting paid to do this. I do have a couple of Patreons, so I know I needed to come back. I just needed to get my mind straight. But thank you everyone who is still here. Y'all are awesome. All of y'all are. Commercial break and progress. Rooms to go and Ford. Ford is the best in Texas. Boom, boom. Those are the 2 sponsors right now that just came up. That was a ball low and away. So fouls that one back. It's a 1-1.
Great interview. Very happy with this home run. I mean, it was driving another run, but for that great game and mentioning what he's seen through Straw and as competitive as bats he's had as opposed to Straw. A lot of work.
That was the ball on the inside. It's a 2-1.
Talking a lot about being aggressive. That was especially with the idea that he might be a leadoff hitter for this team. But it's working out for him at this point. A lot of adjustments with those hitting coaches, but he is very comfortable with
there is a strike. It's a 2-2. 2-2 count from Miles Straw, who wears Tucker's old number 3. He fouls that one back. He hits that one high up, and that is Shadow outfield. Out for out number 1. Martin Maldonado's coming up to bat, and then Jose Altuve will bat right behind him. So we are already going to go back to the top of the lineup. That is a ball down and in for ball number 1. It's a 1-0 count. That's a strike 1. It's a 1-1. That is a ball up high. It's a 2-1. That's a swing and strike. It's a 2-2. Fouls that one back to stay alive. It's still a 2-2 count. In time. Maldi sends one right center. That should be an out again. So center fielder gets a second out. 2 away. Jose Altuve's coming back. He flew out his first time up. It is definitely possible for him to come back and start his own 2-out rally. That is a ball down low. It's a 1-0. Yeah, hopefully this is 1-0. Not clear. Now that's another ball down low. It's a 2-0. Back-to-back of very low balls. I know Altuve is short, but he ain't that short. Altuve swings and a miss. That is a 2-1. Altuve grounds foul. It's a 2-2. That's a ball down low again. Like I said, Altuve is short, but he ain't that short. It's a 3-2 count. Altuve fouls that one off. Still a 3-2 count.
Check this out, though. The Orioles with both by team, straight road losses. Are the team in the American League with the most road losses. That's the Texas Rangers. And lost 27. Wow. Yeah. There you go. Here. Altuve on a 3-2 pitch stays alive.
That's another foul ball as Altuve fouls off. The Orioles has the highest starting pitching ERA, followed by the Diamondbacks, the Pirates, the Royals, and then the Twins. All of them with a 5 ERA or higher.
The Twins did not expect to be on the injuries.
And that looks like it's going to be out number 3. So all 3 Astros flew out to center fielder. Oh, never mind. That's a base hit. Like I said, it's very blurry. Altuve with a 2-out base hit. He's starting out a 2-out rally on his own.
This will make him feel a little bit better by being able to get this one out to center field and dropping it from and extend this inning.
So it's a 2-out base hit for Jose Altuve. That is the first pitch strike. Michael Brantley was not happy with something. Michael Brantley's probably our most patient batter.
There's a ball rocketed to left field. That's a base hit.
And Michael Brantley with the base hit moves Altuve to second. It's now back-to-back singles for Altuve and Brantley. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Runners in scoring position for Gurriel this time.
It's definitely something that Brantley can handle and turn into a base hit as you head to the meat of the order. Cuban connection coming up against Eshelman. 5-game hitting streak for Brantley. Michaels is coming off the IL now, 27 for 53. Absolutely incredible. Continues to break leads on the baseball with a 355 batting average. Nobody even close with that. Usually about the closest anybody. Usually third. In the American League is batting 328 with a base hit his first time. He's on that Ricky ball down.
That was a breaking ball down low, ball 1. It's a 1-0. That was a ball away. It's a 2-0 count to Gurriel. Lapinha trying to get some RBIs there with the runner in scoring position.
Altuve has been just outside of the top 10 with that base hit.
There's strike 1. It's a 2-1. Last inning, he had a 2-out single. A 2-out single to start his own 2-out rally. And now Altuve's got a 2-out rally starting of his own that Gurriel can extend. It's a ball. Shallow left. That falls for a base hit. And Gurriel gets an RBI single. Brantley gets to third base. Runners on the corners, first and third, and the Astros have a 4-0 lead over the Baltimore Orioles. This looks like the Astros are going to get their 10-game win streak. Two innings, 4 runs.
3 consecutive hits in the inning, all coming with 2 outs. Galvis went out. Stewart came in, and neither could make the play.
Now Yordan Alvarez is coming out. He had a base on ball in the first to continue. He later scored to continue the 2-out rally in the top of the first. Let's see if he can continue the 2-out rally and get an RBI of his own in the top of the second. Most home runs in first 150 games. Yordan with 38. Alou with 38. Beltran 32 and Springer with 32. And there's out number 3. I will be back. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you ain't much of a savage. More like a hack. Some people just are upset that we are good. That's all that is. Oh my goodness, they are good? Oh no. Yes. Good. Deal with it.
Up and down the lineup as they collect series wins. Plus, Taylor Jones is enjoying front.
Jose Urquidy's coming back out looking to keep this a scoreless game for the Astros.
All right, Julie, we go to the bottom of the second inning. Jose Urquidy.
Bottom of the second, the Astros are leading this 2-0. At this point, the Astros are definitely going to win this game.
They're 5, 6, 7 hitters. Anthony's on top there.
Strike one. Baltimore Orioles are not that good of a team, and the Astros are already dominating first 2 innings. I don't see the Orioles scoring 4 runs, let alone 5, to take the win.
Liking that we have seen in the past will get ahead of hitters and throw a lot of strikes and work quickly. Time there sends us with the left. Yordan goes back on it, turns the other way, makes the catch.
Yordan retires the first at on the warning track. It's out number 1.
No, he's doing exactly what you want him to do. Go out there and make the routine plays. Keep the runners from advancing. Makes sense. do the routine and get the box and swing the fences. Dusty Baker was asked about you were not playing 2 out of 3 in the series in left field. He said we can get Michael Brantley off his feet a little bit when we can. We have rotated every other game now in the past 6. I would guess in a 4-game series in American Park in Detroit, probably see Michael start at least 3 of those games until they brought the
There's strike one. It's an 0-1. There's a ball. It's a 1-1. There's a ball again. It's a 2-1. Urquidy's just pitching rapid fire right now. Just throwing pitches. There's a ball up high. It's a 3-1. Urquidy might need to slow down because it's not helping him. There's the 3-1. It was foul. It's a 3-2 full count. This at-bat, Urquidy just seems to be pitching extremely rapid fire. There it is. Fouled back. It's still a 3-2 count.
In this series, 17-3. Urquidy gets aside and goes.
And that's a base on ball. That's just the second base runner that Urquidy has allowed a 1-out base runner.
Yeah, Urquidy really likes to have those pitches. Disappointed to lose Franco with that pitch up and in. But you talking about him being a grab and go guy. As much as it is a credit to Jose Urquidy to have confidence in his stuff.
Texas Savage, apparently a Longhorns fan. I'm a Longhorns fan, so that's definitely okay.
DJ Stewart. Check swing foul ball on the screen.
That's a foul ball. It's an 0-1.
Stewart has reached in both games this series and reached in 7 straight games overall.
That's foul back. It's a 0-2 count.
Astros starting the night.
Instead of falling 3-1, this time in this at-bat, he goes up 0-2.
Astros 35-28 record, trying to win their 10th consecutive game. There have been just 2 other teams in the major leagues that have had a winning streak of 10 games or more this year. 13 in a row after starting out the season 1-7. Rays won 11 in a row this year. That's become the 3rd team to reach double figures.
Here's the 0-2.
Winning streak.
It fouled back again. It's still an 0-2 count.
An 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout for out number 2. 1 more out to get out of this inning for Jose Urquidy.
Moving on that changeup, tailing off the plate, really turned that one over. Just ran it away from DJ Stewart, who spun off on it. I was curious to see how this outing would go for Jose because he does throw so many strikes, and the Orioles are the team that takes the fewest number of pitches. So you expect them to be aggressive against any pitcher, but especially a guy who's in the strike zone as much as he is. Here's Pat Maleka swinging the first pitch of foul going back.
Well, it's the first pitch foul. It's an 0-1.
Urquidy has a 56.4% rate of throwing pitches inside the strike zone, which is the highest in the major leagues. And his strike percentage percentage is 70.1%, which is best in the American League, second in all of baseball. There's one in the zone that's lined to Kyle Tucker for the final out.
And Kyle Tucker gets the third out, retires the third batter. The Astros still lead at 4-0 going into the top of the third. Commercial break in progress. Was Alvarez was the final out, I believe.
Talking about Kyle Tucker, who was this inning, a little bit of a slow start statistically for him this year. Hard to ball out, so more of a turnaround. He's been a guy driving and working this level in June specifically. Look at those numbers. OPS just over 1,000 there, still driving around 8 RBI, 11 games played for him. He has not played the game since June 13th. First day back activated after spending some time on the IL. Came up to the field one day, did not feel good. Got sent home immediately. I did not want him around the club because of the stomach bug. Good for days. Lost around 10 pounds. Started the activity, baseball activity.
Carlos Correa is up to bat. Kyle Tucker is in the batting circle.
Some guys lose 10 pounds and it's like, okay, but Tuck's already leading up.
That's first pitch strike.
Thomas Eshelman in his third inning of work had to work hard through 2 innings. In both innings, he got 2 outs without a runner on.
And that's a ball on the inside. It's a 1-1.
Correa on a 1-1 pitch.
Correa on a 1-1 pitch on right in front of the 1 track, retired. That's the first out of the inning.
Here is the aforementioned Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker is coming out.
Humor that goes around the clubhouse, especially when things are going well. Everybody's around like, Tuck, we're good. We've won 8 or 9 without you. We're good. 8-0 without you. Oh my gosh. You can just take your time. It's funny for the guys
throwing
the
out,
jabs, but for the guy taking it, it's not cool. Not cool at all.
No one on base.
Oh,
that is a ball down and away, making it a 1-0. Can we get a base runner before we reach 2 outs, or are all of our base runners going to be with 2 outs?
Right, TK. No Tucker, no Bregman, no problem. That ball hit in the air to right field.
Hit in the air,
He's done
right
it again,
field.
3 innings in a row for Thomas Eshelman, where he retires the first 2 batters.
And there we go. First 2 batters retired.
Led to 4 consecutive hitters reaching in the first and 3 consecutive hitters reaching in the second. Abraham Toro will bat here, popped up to first, popped up to third his first time.
Abraham Toro's coming to bat. He got out his first time up.
One of those guys who has really done a nice job replacing Bregman. This one in foul territory.
Foul territory, and that's out number 3. The first 1-2-3 inning for the Baltimore Orioles. The Astros didn't have any 2-out runners this time. As we go to the bottom of the third. This seems like it's going to be a decently quick game. We are about to reach 1 hour, though. Like I said earlier, if you want to join me on fantasy football, you can go ahead. There we go. We got the first Astros poll. There we go. What has impressed you the most during this 9-game win streak? Starting pitching, Michael Brantley, bullpen, or utility players? What has impressed you the most during this 9-game win streak? Starting pitchers, Michael Brantley, the bullpen, or utility players? What are your answers for anyone who is currently watching?
We love that they're doing it as a team right now. It just feels like everything is clicking. Long season, there's going to be ups and downs. They're going to concentrate on each night, concentrate on tonight. Veteran club that knows how to do that.
To be honest, I've got to say bullpen, because bullpen has been our biggest problem for winning. So if we're winning like this, it's got to be our bullpen. Michael Brantley's good, but he's always been good. Starting pitching's good, but they've always been good. Our batters have been good. Our utility players, but they've always been good. So again, the problem's been the bullpen. So what's the most impressive for me? The fact that our bullpen has been not blowing the games. We've got a couple of really low-scored wins thanks to the bullpen, and that's our ground ball. Correa out number 1.
First time through the lineup, Urquidy likes to establish the fastball. He's done that tonight.
Astros still winning 4-0 through 2 1/2 innings.
5 out of 32 pitches so far.
There's a bunt.
Bunt in hand. Toro is going to let it go. Nicely done by
Toro lets it go
on a ball that he knew would be a
foul, so it is a 0-1 count.
We could play heads-up play by Abraham Toro to let that roll foul. Just trying to bump that base hit. They keep the third baseman, even though they shift everybody else over. They keep the third baseman near the line just to prevent all of the guys are still willing to test Toro even though he's playing in. It's almost a perfect bump. As soon as it gets off the grass, I feel like sometimes it'll tail into foul territory.
There's strike 2. It's an 0-2 count.
Now with 2 strikes, Toro
So it's a foul bunt for strike number 1. Strike 2 goes down swinging. There's strikeout for out number 2.
Left side fastball. A couple pitches on the inside corner, and that at bat gets the swing and miss for Mullins.
Urquidy's doing really good, keeping it scoreless. He's allowed 2 base runners, 1 a hit, the other a base on ball. But other than that, he's been really great. No runs. There's strike. It's an 0-1 count.
Now it's popped up to first base his first time up.
There's strike number 2 for out.
Strikes, it's 0-2.
It's an 0-2 count.
I'm sure taking the first 2 against their key is a good strategy. Nope. Swing and a foul
There's
tip. What about
swing
that?
and a foul tip. Strikeout for out
Strikeout.
number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jose Urquidy. The Astros still lead this one 4-0 going into the 4th inning. Commercial break in progress. Yes, I am well aware. My fantasy football league is in the description down below if you want to take your challenge at this unique football league where it'll be a little bit difficult, a little bit different. Take your chance. No money required, just some plain old fun. No betting, no money, just fun football, maybe a bit of practice. I'm still trying to figure out how I should create the league and how I should do the scoring. I know how I want to do the players, but let's see how I want to do the scoring. If you want to join the football league, give it a test. Give it a test run. The link is in the description below. Tommy Remy, let's go Astros! Volunteer with the Astros. Visit astros.com/volunteer. Community activities and much more for the Houston Astros. That is a called strike, it seemed like, but it was a ball. It's an 0-1 count.
Thomas Eshelman had his best inning of the outing by far. Last inning, he only needed 6 pitches to get.
Straw with a bunt.
Straw tried to bunt. Franco with the bare hand.
No chance. Straw gets a base hit on a bunt. On an infield bunt, Straw gets a base hit. The Orioles tried to do that last inning, but it didn't really work because they bunted it into foul territory. Straw had more control over it and gets on base with the bunt. A leadoff single for the Astros. I assume they're going to probably attempt a steal here. Top of the 4th, Martin Maldonado at bat. That is a called strike 1. It's an 0-1.
Molly flying out to center his first time up. Eshelman, as we mentioned before, making his second start of the Major League season, getting an opportunity. Bruce Zimmerman on the IL and John Beans on the influence.
Pickup on Straws failed.
2/3 against the Blue Jays. Only threw 57 pitches in that outing, so you would think he'd be stretched to the point where he goes close to the 90s tonight. We'll see. 70 right now.
Pickup attempt on Straw again. Also failed.
1,250 pitches in his.
Just trying to keep him close to first to prevent him from stealing. That pitcher's probably got the same idea I do with Straw potentially trying to steal. With Maldonado there.
Try and keep you off balance and live on the edges.
That's a ball on the inside. It's a 1-1.
Astros doing all their damage tonight with 2 outs. And nobody on in the first and second innings, scoring 4 runs in those innings. inning, we're retired.
A pickoff attempt to straw again, and once again, it fails.
Against the grain, trying to do
Well,
something
this
early
isn't
in this
really
inning
trying to
with
pick him
Miles
off.
leading up.
I guarantee this is
That
just trying to keep him close to first and make it harder for him to steal second.
Strike call, 1-2.
A strike call, it's a 1-2 count.
Trying to get him to chase at the bottom of the zone.
As ball, it's a 2-2. Doesn't seem like Shaw's going to steal this time. And doesn't seem like Martin Maldonado's going to bunt him to second base either. With 2 outs, it's not really worth the risk because when you do a bunt and it's a foul, it's an out. It's a ball. It's a 3-2 count.
Signed by the Orioles initially in the 2019 season, re-signed by the this past off.
I am 3112 subscribed who is currently watching and has subscribed yet. I am 21 subscribers away from 300, and Martin Maldonado hits that one high up in the air, but left center field, easy out. Straw still on first. 1 out, runner on first. Got a leadoff bunt single. Jose Altuve's coming up now.
Orioles will get their bullpen moving here. That's minute 75.
It is the top of the fourth. 1 out, runner on first for Jose Altuve. Swings at the first pitch. It is back. Warning track. Gone! Jose Altuve, a 2-run home run. Straw. 6-0, top of the fourth for the Houston Astros. 1 out, 2-run home run bomb by the little man. Little man, big hit. This is the Astros game. This win streak is going to be extended to 10. There is no way the Orioles are going to come back to this one. They just aren't good enough. They're not going to come back to an 0-6 deficit. They aren't good enough to score that many runs. Renly pops one high. Left field, that is out number 2.
9 consecutive outs in the year. Altuve, 17 home runs. 41 and 42 in the RBI column. Here's Yuli Gurriel, 2 for 2 tonight.
Yuli Gurriel hits it to the third baseman. That is out number 3. Gurriel grounds out. The Astros, with a leadoff, are able to take advantage of the leadoff single by Miles Straw to get a 2-run bomb from Jose Altuve to extend the lead for the Astros to 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's the home half of the fourth now. 1 hour in, and we're already 3.5 innings through the ball game. Jose Urquidy's pitching really quick. The only reason why this game's taking as long as it is because the Astros batting is as good as it is. The Astros have the best run differential in the entire league because that's how good they are. The American League, second best record in the entire league. The Houston Astros are the best team in all of baseball. Going for a no, this is what the third sweep in a row. 10-game win streak. We're going to go into the Tiger series red hot. The Tiger series, I believe, is also in Detroit.
Value nights, whether you're looking for dollar dogs, added entertainment, or ticket and concession funds. Perfect option for you and your family.
Astros Value Nights. Get your tickets today. Visit astros.com/value. Astros up big 6-0. 8 hits versus the Orioles 1 hit. We have more runs than they have hits.
Starts off with a breaking ball upstairs, 1-0.
That is a 1-0 ball up high.
Pitch out the strike zone thrown by Jose Urquidy so far. 3 innings plus 1 pitch into the city. Catching the top of that.
That is a strike 1. It's a 1-1 count for Jose Urquidy.
Breaking ball so far to Trey Mancini.
There's a foul ball. It's a 1-2 into the crowd.
Counts 1-2. Urquidy's fastballs range from 91 through 94.5 tonight.
Jose Urquidy's strategy for pitching seems very simple. It's just throw strikes.
Carlos with the throw. Time to get Mancini. He's now 6 in a row retired by Urquidy since the 1-out walk.
It's simple, but it works.
Fastball looks good. He's got somebody's right-handed hitters reaching on that slider. Looks like the Orioles are going to go to their bullpen next inning.
The Orioles look like they're going to the bullpen the next inning, so we knocked out the starter already. Going into the bullpen, starting in the 5th inning.
Next inning. Mountcastle flying out his first time up. I think anytime
Fouled off, it's an 0-2.
Appreciates the no-nonsense attitude, get the sign and go, but especially once you get a big lead, he gets to the even more aggressive attack. So what are you going to do? Hit a 7-run home run if I deliver one right in the middle? Yeah, let's go. And he gets ahead. A little bit of a chase there for Mountcastle. A good slider away.
1-2 count.
The amount of time it takes for Urquidy, once he gets the sign to deliver the pitch, one of the fastest in baseball.
Urquidy's just rapid fire pitching. He gets the signs and he just goes, okay, whoop, okay, whoop. He just rapid fire pitches. There's a ball on the outside. It's a 1-2.
He rarely shakes too. Yeah, that just shows some of the rhythm he has with Maldonado. But it's almost even more when he does get those speeds where he just says, yeah, put something down. I'll do my best to execute it and see if we can move this game along.
That's a foul back. It's a 1-2 count still.
Mountcastle and Mullen were having the best months of June coming into the season. Mountcastle has continued on here. 61 with a 7 home run, 1,072 OPS.
Here's Urquidy, rapid fire pitching. That's a ball down low. I did not like that call, and neither did Maldonado.
Beautiful night, beautiful afternoon. Great day in Baltimore.
Swing and a miss. This seems like watching a video game when you watch Urquidy with how fast he pitches, because they cut away, and then you're used to cutting back, and then they do the windup. But when he cuts back, he's already throwing the pitch.
Newcastle could not. No, in that same mile per hour range of Jake Rizzi, maybe it's up.
Urquidy's strategy is very simple. Just go strikes. There's strike one. It's an 0-1 count. 2 outs. No runners on.
Urquidy's got a quick delivery, the quick arm action. And it does feel like the ball just kind of sneaks up on these guys. Sometimes you can get those swings on changeups where it's well out in front. And it's because everything that lined up the arm action is exactly the same as the fastball.
There's a swing and strike two. It's a 1-2 count.
Followed up by Zach Greinke, 7 1/3 innings of 1-run baseball. So far, so good tonight for Jose Urquidy.
Fly ball. Center field. Easy play for Miles Straw. Out number 3. The 4th inning is over, and we're already into the 5th inning. This is a very quick game, considering the fact that we've seen 8 runs scored. Why? Because Jose Urquidy and his rapid fire pitching. He whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, I just want those strikes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't think he really cares what pitch is suggested to him. He just wants to throw strikes. Ooh. It's cooling off a bit in here now that it's around 7 o'clock.
To the month of June, Jeff Bagwell with 13 home runs in June of 1994, a franchise record for the
Bagwell, month of June, 13 home runs. Wow.
6 different players, 6 different occurrences with 11 or more home runs in the month of June. There you see the voices allude. Baggy did it.
Bregman did 11, Springer 11, Wynn 11, Alou 12, Bagwell 12, and Bagwell 13.
And right behind all of them, Jose Altuve hitting his 10th home run.
Jose Altuve hit his 10th home run of June.
Part of a 6-0 lead, Altuve making it.
And it is only June 23rd. He still has time to make 11, 12, and 13.
The new pitcher is the knuckleballer making his big league debut.
Janice making it.
Story of perseverance for Mickey Janice now getting the opportunity here in the big leagues. As you see, his AAA numbers in Norfolk.
Janice is making his big league debut for the Baltimore Orioles. I feel bad for him. Why? I feel bad for any pitcher pitching for the Orioles. I feel bad for any player playing for the Orioles. If you're a pitcher, Orioles, you don't want the Orioles, you don't want
they let him go. Nobody picked him up. And
the Pirates either. That's a strike one.
And there is the first pitch thrown out by the catcher. Austin wins as Janice delivers the strike. Oh, I'm facing Jordan Alvarez for your first at bat. Better make sure that thing is dancing.
Strike one, it's 1-1.
Knuckleball glove for catcher, a little bit bigger mitt behind the plate to try and catch the knuckleball. Awful maker.
Jordan fouls that one off. It's still an 0-2 count.
Bumped in there at 81. So maybe showing a little diversity as far as adding and subtracting miles per hour. There you go. Picks up a strikeout of the first batter he ever faces.
First batter he faces, and it's a strikeout. Jordan Alvarez strikes out looking. There's out number one.
It's going to feel good for Mickey Janis. Throws that baseball away.
The Orioles seem to have accepted this loss because they're bringing in someone for their big week debut.
Really slowing things down to see what that baseball
in a 6-0 ball game. Yeah. It's Correa. That's a called strike.
The only guy who's thrown 50 pitches or more this year that does not have any pitches in his repertoire with a 1900 RPM or more. But now he turns over the ball to a guy who doesn't want any revolutions per minute. If he can get one, he'll be happy. There's a ball set into right field, pretty well hit, but playable. There puts it away.
Correa gets out number two. He flies out to right field out on the warning track. It's raining and the sun's out. Yeah, y'all see the sun out, and it's raining.
New rule. If there was ever the time for a courtesy check, it'd be like, all right, Captain, throw it off the ball. Look at Presley said, wait, up the ball. Can't do it here. I thought it was only Uncle Sparky.
Kyle Tucker's up here.
It looked like Presley was starting to
that is a call, strike one. Tucker doesn't like that call. I don't like that call either.
Everybody has their own knuckleball here. That's the one. That's the equalizer that everybody tries to throw when they're playing catch.
So it's a ball on the outside. It's 1-1.
But Janis is kind of unique in the sense he throws it a little more firm. It doesn't really have that kind of arc to it. Where guys like Wakefield and R.A. Dickey would kind of lob that thing in there and let it dance around a little bit.
But the ball up high to 2-1.
His variance on the knuckleball speed goes from 64 to 84. R.A. Dickey had one that he would try and throw in there pretty quick and try and sneak it past you. And I faced Wakefield a bunch. I faced Wakefield right-handed, left-handed. You turn it around.
That was a ball.
I could hit him left-handed. I consistently
making it a 3-0. 3-1.
And I get up at right-handed. Guess what we did? Threw me a curveball.
That is a ball on the outside, and Tucker walks the first base runner allowed by Jennings. The Houston Astros. His first batter faced was Jordan Alvarez, and he struck him out. Then he got Carlos Correa out on a flyout, but then he allows his first base runner in Kyle Tucker. And now Abraham Toro's coming up.
Here's Abraham Toro. How about Toro doing what you did? There it is. Right on right. Maybe he feels that he's a little more contact-oriented right-handed against the knuckleball. It's like you teed him up for that. I will take no credit for that. Toro batting right-handed against
it's a 1-0 count to Abraham Toro. Tucker. Tucker gets thrown out. Tucker gets caught stealing. And good job for this new upcoming pitcher. He just pitched his first full inning and didn't allow a single run. We are on a commercial break in progress.
play, or you can go to attsportsnet.com to stream from your computer. Log in with your cable account info, and you're all set. Available to customers whose TV subscription includes AT&T Sportsnet, subject to blackouts and territorial restrictions apply. Okay.
All right, Julia, we are halfway home here as we head to the bottom half of the fifth inning with the Astros leading 6-0. Jose Urquidy back out there.
Jose Urquidy's back out for the.
Base runners tonight. A leadoff double to Cedric Mullins, and then he walked.
This is the
Michael Franco with one out in the second inning.
fifth inning.
Urquidy has retired 12 of the last 13 and 8 in a row.
Or the sixth inning, yeah, because the fifth inning was just out.
Right
So it's the sixth inning. We're over halfway done. Tucker makes the play for out number one.
The Astros will return home next week. Tuesday will be Dollar Dog Night. Always a popular.
Dollar Dog Night will be Tuesday. Dr. Seuss Day will be in June 30th, 29th and 29th. Let's say Hot Dog Day, Dr. Seuss Day. Then Bregman B2B bobblehead.
A rare 3-game homestand, followed by a rare 4-game road trip. Then 6 more games until the All-Star break. Speaking of the All-Star game, they've got a few hours left to get their votes in. Astros need to finish at least the top 3 in voting to get to the phase 2 of the Google All-Star ballot. 2 pitches popped in the air. Tough play for Maldonado. He's going a long way. He makes the backhand.
Maldonado with a great play, running, getting out number 2. Popped high up, but Maldonado had to run a long distance to get that out. High up in here, Maldonado ran down.
Loose mask, changing gears, getting down the line, and picking up Abraham Toro way around the ship. I mean, we talk about pop times. He popped out from behind home plate in a hurry.
Abraham Toro probably could have done that a lot easier than Martin Maldonado, but he still got it. That was a great play for Maldonado.
Yes, indeed. We want first distance travel. Yeah. We have. Goodness, 92 feet. How about Baldy going 92 feet?
The 1-1.
Come on, it's just terrible. 92 feet, I like that. You've got everybody on the infield except.
There's strike 2. It's a 1-2 count.
Really that is coverage. Our distance starts like a foot or 2 behind the plate anyhow. So add a couple more to that because it's not a full set on the plate catch. It's not easy at all. Urquidy is in cruise control. He has set down 11 in a row. Astros lead after 5-6-0.
No, that is the fifth. Astros lead after 5-6-0. We are over halfway done. Now it's the top of the 6th inning. We have 4 whole innings to go. This could be a less than 3-hour game at the pace we're going. Could be. We're over halfway done at the hour 30-minute mark. But the last few innings could take a little bit longer due to, warming up the bullpen time, going out there. Depending on how things work out, this could end up going 3 hours, but it's still very much possible that we could end this game before 3 hours. Astros leading at 6-0 going into the top of the 6th. I would love the Astros to get 10 runs to represent the number of wins and to allow 0 runs. 10-0 in the last 10 games, and then after this game, they win 10-0. 5-0. That would be great. It would be sweet, sweet poetry.
Vote daily at MLB.com/vote. And on Google by searching for your favorite players to send them to Colorado. Should rephrase that. Go Google by searching your favorite Astro and send them to Colorado. On we go to the 6th inning. Mickey Janis in his 2nd inning of work in his major league debut. The knuckleballer got the first 2 out last inning. Walked Tucker, and then Tucker was caught stealing. Abraham Toro will get a fresh count here, batting righty against the right-handed throwing knuckleballer. And takes a strike. You know, with Toro going in there right-handed, I wonder if he's ever faced a knuckleballer. Because what you need previous experience will tell you to go up there right-handed. Ground went to the right side, 1 away. Just kind of observing from the bench. Tucker decided, Toro decided that was enough that he just wanted to hit righty. I don't know. You have no idea where it's going to break. It could be out.
Miles Strauss coming up to bat. 1 out. Toro grounded out. The first out of the inning.
Oh, good one. Been a while, yeah.
Straw hit one back right in front of the warning track. Out number 2.
Has faced the minimum so far. 1 inning and 2/3. Retired Straw on 1 pitch. He needed 3 pitches here to get 2 outs and get the 6th. Cal State Bakersfield guy. Yeah, going way back. Too many big leaguers.
2 quick outs. Martin Maldonado coming up.
I think he was part of that original program. They didn't really have baseball until he and some other guys got there
That's a called strike 1.
in 09. They had to kind of build it from the ground up. Always had that knuckler, as you mentioned. A lot of guys throwing knuckleballs had that in the back.
There's a called strike 2 with an 0-2 count.
Out of organized ball and forces make his way back in independent ball. Med signed him after a number of independent league seasons.
Maldonado hits that one. That's
Line
been
drive in left field. Martin Maldonado has the first hit for the Astros against the Janis.
and there's the first hit against this new pitcher from the minors.
His 17th home run, stack gas powered by Google Cloud, showing you the launch angle and the distance, estimated 398 feet. Tearing the cover off the baseball here this month of June.
Jose Altuve is coming up, getting a chance against this new pitcher. That is a ball up high. Altuve is not tall like the other ones. He is a shorty. He's got a smaller strike zone.
Oh, he's from Sparks, Nevada. I'm telling you. I'm not making the Steve Sparks.
That is a ball, too. It's a 2-0 count.
What in the world? It's destiny. It had to become a knuckleball. I cannot wait to watch this movie. 2-0 count.
There's ball 3.
What I'm reading here is from Sparks. And I'm not kidding. Sparky's ego does not need this. Pitches a strike.
There's a strike 1. It's a 3-1.
Fastball actually goes pretty hard at 90. I think he threw the fastball.
Oh, I am tired. I am so tired. That is a ball 4. Jose Altuve gets on. A single and then a base on ball. Does that sound familiar? Reminds me of the first inning. What happened right after that? Oh, it was just a 2-run double.
Michael Brantley 1 for 3. Exactly at 500. It's coming off the hitter. 27 for 54. 5-game hitting streak right now. It's 10 for 18.
There's a call, strike 1. It's an 0-1.
Yeah. Forward back. Sharply hit. Down the left
Michael
field line.
Brantley
Score a run. Martino
score a
going
run.
around to score. It is now 7-0.
7-0 Astros. Michael Brantley with an RBI hit. Runners on first and second still. Astros 2-out magic stays in this game. Welcome to the MLB. Welcome to the Houston Astros. There is Yulesky Gurria La Pina. There's a call, strike 1.
Had a good game too for 3 with a run batted in. Bounce one back into 1-2.
It's an 0-2 count to Yulesky Gurriel. Gurriel hits that one high up in the air. That is going to be out number 3. Easy play for the right fielder.
For the final out, Astros with another 2-out rally tacked on a run. It's now 7-0.
The Orioles, I hope they're not using any kind of substance, because if they are, ooh, that just makes their sucking even worse. We're going into the bottom of the 6th. I wonder if they're going to keep Jose Urquidy in. He's been doing really well. It's a shutout inning, a shutout ball game. The Astros are 3 runs away from getting the 10 runs to match the number of wins. And they are 12 outs away from preventing a single run to match the number of losses the past 10 games.
Baltimore, right off the Chesapeake Bay. Inner Harbor there in downtown Baltimore. Astros taking on the Baltimore Orioles in the 3rd game of a 3-game set. They'll head out to Detroit after this game for a 4-game series beginning tomorrow to take on their manager AJ Hinch. Game set, and the Orioles right back in town again. After that, Urquidy has been outstanding tonight so far through 5 innings, only needing 62 pitches in 1-hit shutout baseball. He's really not messing around.
Strike 1.
He's usually working pretty
It's an 0-1 count.
Efficient. after that strike zone, that slide.
There's a ball down low with the 1-1.
Chase right there. Of those 62 pitches coming into the inning, 50 were strikes.
That's a foul off ball. It's a 1-2.
Urquidy, normally a high percentage strike thrower, increasing that percentage tonight, working with a big lead. Line drive to right field. That's a base hit. Second base hit of the night for the Orioles, and Austin wins.
The Orioles get a leadoff runner
in the sixth inning.
Second base hit of the night. Last time they had the leadoff runner, he advanced to third, but could not come home. And what up, Spider 27? Spider roll. We are rolling. We're fixing to get our 10th win of the game. With the lead 7-0 at the bottom of the sixth, I don't see, even with our bullpen, even with the bullpen, I guess, sucking, because it's not always been good. I'll just say, even if it sucked today, I don't see us losing this. We're just too good. Popped up. Toro gets the out. The runner does not advance. 1 out. And with the runner on first, a double play is an option, meaning we could get out and the inning could be over any second.
So 54 out of 67, that works out to a percentage of 80.6% strikes tonight. Galvis looked at 2 strikes last time up and then struck out on a foul tip on the third offering from Urquidy. He looks at another strike.
There's strike 1. It's no 1 count. Up high, up. This is out number 2. Urquidy gets it. Runner again does not advance.
He's like, I couldn't hear you. Were you trying to call me off? First he went normal backhand, then he looked like he was going to make a basket catch, and then changed his mind again. Maybe Maldonado was saying, catch it above your head. Galvis going down to get that thing. Maldonado covered 92 feet on a pop-up. Didn't want to help out. 40 feet in front. Now here's Trey Mancini.
There's the first pitch strike in this at bat. It's an 0-1. Urquidy pitched around the leadoff double, and now he's fixing to pitch around the leadoff single. Urquidy is tearing through the Orioles today. Got multiple people back.
In the exit velocity column,
there is a foul back. That is an 0-2 count.
Ball hit at over 100 miles an hour tonight. That was the leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. He had one other fly out off the bat of Santander at night. Been a lot of hard contact other than that. That Mancini fly out coming off his bat at 95.9. Here's the ground ball to third.
The ground ball to third. Toro throws to first. There is out number 3, and the inning is over. We're going to the top of the 7th. The Astros leading 7-0. They got 10 hits. Ghost Rose. World Traveler, welcome. Thank you for popping in. And again, I thank everyone who stayed subscribed to me during my hiatus. I'll say it again. Thank you, Spider, for staying. Thank you, Tommy, for staying. Thank you, Astros. Thank you, World Traveler. Thank you, everyone who decided to stay. I did lose a couple subscribers during my hiatus, but then I gained 2 more, and so I am still at 289. I am 21 subs away from reaching 300, which means I am 221 subscribers away from 500. 721 from 1,000. And 1,000 is the ultimate goal.
Reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without
The Astros
express written consent of the
winning
Houston Astros.
7-0. They win today. They'll extend their win streak to double digits. The Astros leading the American League, not just the American League West, but the American League in record. They're leading the entire league in run differential. This is the best team in baseball right now.
Alvarez was the first batter
No
of Mickey
offense, Eric,
Janus
hum
Mays
baby
in his
baseball.
Major League debut. Janus,
I know y'all hold the best record,
struck out
but we
Alvarez
are the better team.
His only strikeout so far in the outing.
That is a first pitch
Chops
swing and
foul,
strike.
0-1.
A's versus Rangers. 0-0.
Knuckleballers usually have to see that baseball up. It's high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
The Rangers have helped us extend our
One up the zone trying to attack it.
Alvarez. Yes, it's 0-1. Or I mean 1-1. Or 0-2. That's an 0-2, I mean. Alvarez. It's one. Going back. Home run. Alvarez with a one-run home run solo shot, extending the Astros lead to 8-0. It's fifth home run in 6 games.
My goodness. Really didn't leave much doubt about that one.
Struck out his first time against this pitcher. Came back, decided I ain't doing that again, and hit a huge bomb. One of the best hitters of all time, if not the best hitter. No one can hit like Jordan. Carlos Correa took one. It's an 0-1 count.
Nice. Yeah. That ball's
hit hard. That's going to lane for base hits for Correa. He's running for second. Not in time. Carlos Correa gets a double, a home run, and then a double for the Houston Astros. The first 150 games, Jordan Alvarez has the most home runs in Astros history. Springer's fourth, and Springer's tied with Beltran for third at 32. Alou is 38 for second. Correa signed the man, no argument there. Carlos Correa, the best shortstop in the league. Alvarez, the best designated hitter in the league. Kyle Tucker, one of the best young at-bats in the league. This Gurriel, the best first baseman in the league. Kyle Tucker's coming up to bat now. And then you got Jose Altuve, one of the best second basemen in the league. We got one of the best in every single position except for center field. But Miles Straw is getting better. That is a ball, but also a dropped ball. It's a 2-0 count to Kyle Tucker. We are 2 runs away from making it 10-0.
Yeah, first at bat, not good. Second at bat, really good. But it's great to have that slow-mo to be able to break down when the knuckleball is right, there's no rotation. But if it just comes slightly out of that hand wrong, it starts to roll. It's just basically an eatless pitch. Really looks agitated that he can get a knuckler that floated up there. Here's the 3-0 countdown to Kyle.
I feel bad for this pitcher. That's a called strike. It's a 3-1. I feel bad for this pitcher. If you're going to get called up to the majors, you do not want to face an offensive juggernaut, especially when it comes to the best offensive team in baseball, the Houston Astros. This is his major league debut, and he gave up 3 runs in 3 innings. That is a ball. Well, 3 runs and technically 2 innings because he still hasn't gotten a single out in his 3rd inning of play.
Pitcher that threw out the first pitch in program history, and they asked him, "You've got to throw the knuckleball. That is your pitch. We see you throw it before. You've got a great knuckleball. It'll be a great story for us for years to come." And he decided.
Now Tucker gets a base on ball. Runners on first and second for Abraham Toro. He still doesn't have a single hit.
By the story, through a lot of years of independent baseball.
Add to the lead. I agree there. Let's just have some fun. Honestly, I said a while back, while it was a 6-0 lead, I said I would love it if the Astros won this game 10-0 to match this 10-0 win streak.
Astros leading 8-0, continuing to pile on to their major league best total of runs scored and run differential, which is now up to 130 in the plus column.
Oh no, 2-3 more weeks for Bregman? That's no good. Abraham Toro's doing decent though. He is not doing as bad as he used to. He is actually doing pretty decent. Runners on first and second, no outs. It's a 1-1 count.
I agree.
Here's the pitch to Toro. Hits one to left. Deep out. Home run. 2 home runs in this inning. The Astros are now leading this 11-0. Abraham Toro, just as I said, he's doing better. He's not sucking like he used to. He hits another bomb. There we go, Toro. Abraham Toro. A bomb extending the lead to 11-0 for the Houston Astros.
Staying back on it and drive and get on those legs and fire that one into left field. That one went 417 feet. Everybody seeing Janice for the second time around has reached base, home run, double, walk, home run.
Still not a single out. So that is 6 runs for 2 innings worth of pitching. Because he still hasn't gotten a single out in this 3rd inning. That is a ball 1. That is Straw at bat, I believe. Let's go, Stros. That is a ball up high. It's a 2-1. It is 2-1 Straw.
The best hitting team in baseball. Now they can just smell hits.
They do not want to disappoint World Traveler. They ain't doing this for Dusty Baker, that's for sure. They're doing it for the fans. They're doing it to spite the haters. What do I think about our team? I think Straw gets a base on ball. We got a runner on first again. No outs. What do I think about our team? I think this is a World Series team. Okay? I know Dusty Baker failed last time, but this time, I don't see him having the same excuses as he did last time, with injuries. Because the young players who have come up and stepped up, I know we still don't have JV this year, and we may not have him at all for the rest of the year. That's the most likely scenario. I know, but we've had injuries, and we've still found ways to win. Our bullpen is figuring it out. Our bullpen is not as bad as it used to be. We're not giving up. We're not leading the league in blown saves anymore. So our bullpen is still the worst part about the team. The bullpen's gotten a whole lot better. The Houston Astros, this is a World Series champ. This is a World Series team. If we do not win a World Series this year, this is a bust on Dusty Baker.
6 of the 7 home runs now have been right-handed. Maldonado started a rally last inning with a 2-out single to left. Molly bats for the 4th time tonight.
Mark.
Pitch misses upstairs for a ball 1-0.
We've been doing all year. We've been doing really, really, really well
Putting up 2 different games of double-figure
against the good teams. We have. It seems to be we've struggled against weaker opponents. We've gotten swept against the Tigers. We know they're not a good team. That's just we just struggled against weaker opponents. The A's were a much better team than the A's, and then we struggled against them at home. We struggled at home. We struggled against weaker opponents. It seemed like whenever things got easy for the Astros, whenever things were hard on the Astros, we were doing really well. We beat teams that were really good. We split against the Dodgers. The Dodgers are a really good team. We swept the White Sox. They're leading their division. They're not a slouch. We've been doing really great against these really good teams, but we've struggled against the weaker teams. We've struggled more at home than we have on the road. When things get easy on the Astros, we struggle. When they're berating us, when we're going up against teams that hate us, when we're going up against teams on the road, that was a ball that they called a strike. Martin Maldonado should be on base, but instead, it's a full count. That strike zone's been so small that actually pisses me off. So that's a foul ball, still a 3-2 count. This strike zone has been consistently tiny. There should be runners on first and second right now. Okay, but the Astros, our offense has been good all year. Our starting pitching's been pretty darn good. We've had injuries we've had to deal with, and we've had struggles, but our starting pitching's actually been good. The problem's been the bullpen. But the bullpen's been figuring it out. Stanek, Emmanuel, even Balick has actually started to figure things out. Our bullpen's started to figure out how to pitch. They've started to step up. They've been doing really good. The Astros have realized we can't lose against these teams. We're much better than this. We're beating these good teams. We're beating teams with all this adversity. Why aren't we beating teams at home that we should be? Like the Tigers. Why didn't we at least win one against the Tigers? How did we get swept by the Tigers? We're much better than that. But so the Astros came together and they just decided, and they came together. They said, "Let's start beating the teams we should." We got a lot of the injuries. Yeah, we got players that are back. We got Odorizzi coming back. We got Valdez coming back. We got most of the injuries are back. The offense, even with injuries, it's always been good throughout the entire year. It's always been that bullpen. Always. Yes, our starting pitchers don't have good games every game. But whenever we go and then we're losing in extra innings over and over again, whenever we're going and we're blowing these huge leads, that's a problem on the bullpen. And if the bullpen's figured it out, there is. What's up, Alex? Prime Sports. If you like Cowboys, if you like the Yankees, if you like the Brooklyn Nets, go ahead and subscribe to. Or is that no? That's the Sacramento Kings. Or I can't really see that part of your logo. But it's the Cowboys or the New York Yankees. Subscribe to Alex Prime Sports. He really is a really good a Yankees fan. He's not like other Yankees fans. But the Astros right now are the best team in baseball. The bullpen's figured it out. Our injuries and pitching has finally come back. We don't have to deal with that anymore. New York Knicks. Fan of the New York Knicks. That's what it is. Offense. And then our offense has gotten really good too. Like our offense, as good as it is, Abraham Toro. Abraham Toro's batting good. Miles Straw's batting good. Martin Maldonado's batting good. When those people are batting good, our offense goes from elite to super team. So our offense is super team level right now. Our pitching has figured it all out. And the Houston Astros are just going on a tear on the rest of the league. They are the best team in baseball right now. I don't think they I think we're the best team in 2019 when we lost. In 2019, we were the best team that year. We weren't the best team in 2017. At Dodgers, I really do think they were a better team, but we did beat them. We had more clutch. What's up, AB? This is another good Yankee fan. We got two really good Yankee fans here. Like, so the Houston Astros, they are a World Series team. If we don't win the World Series this year, just like in 2019, plus, I was so disappointed in the Astros last year, but it didn't hurt that the Nationals weren't the best team that year, but it was that you're not a rival of from pretty darn quick. In a historic, considering that no other World Series ever had where only the World team won. If the ironic part is in 2019, if we were the worst team and the Nationals were the better team, we would have won that World Series just because of how it played out. That World Series just played out in a way that the worst team won. But we are the best team. We lose. There is no excuse. We won when we weren't the better team. And we need to be able to win when we are the best team. 2019, we were the best team. I can't say we were the best team in 2020 because we did have a lot of struggles. We had injuries and our bullpen was crap. Our bullpen got a whole lot better now, and right now we are the best team. We gotta win. This is a must win for the Astros. Win or bust.
Big Jose Urquidy, working with a big lead, has thrown strikes at an even higher percentage than he normally does, which is best in baseball anyhow.
Jose Urquidy is back.
As he has needed 12 pitches per inning so far, allowing 2 hits and a walk while striking out 5.
It's the bottom of the 7th.
Leads things off for the Orioles. Slider misses away for a ball 1-0. Here, playable center Miles Straw got he puts it away.
Okay, am I back? There we go. Oh, what inning is a World Traveler?
Night is over. Usually have the rest of the night off after he went 2 for 4, and Chaz McCormick gets a turn in left field tonight, giving Yordan Alvarez the rest of the night off. So Yordan sets the franchise mark for most home runs in his first 150.
Yordan Alvarez gets the rest of the night off. Chaz McCormick is out there in left field, taking over for Yordan. I guess Dusty Baker decided, hey, you know what? We got a huge lead. Let's give Yordan the rest. It's the 4th inning. Yordan did break franchise record most home runs in 160 games.
I think the fact that Yordan got a start tonight in left field with Urquidy pitching is a sign that Dusty's feeling more and more comfortable. I agree. Urquidy is a fly ball pitcher. trusted, man. You did a great job.
McCormick is doing really well. Because, like I said, I've been dealing with some things, but from what I've heard, has really well since I've been gone. We have one out for Jose Urquidy in the seventh. Jose Altuve jumped, but
Santander. It's one of the harder baseballs of the night against
run differential. The Houston Astros are leading by a mile. 133, the Giants 101. The Giants are, as much as they have a better team than us, they're number one in the league in record, but number two in the league in run differential. The Dodgers are 3 in the league in run differential. And what are they, 2 or 3? Are they still tied with us in record? I think the Dodgers lost it. So I think we have a better record than the Dodgers. Kyle Tucker gets out number 2. Jordan hit 3 homes in one game against the Orioles in 2019. Jordan is a home run machine. Barry Bonds machine.
Because everybody kind of says the Dodgers to win, and then the Padres are going to kind of sneak in there, but they remarkable what they have done. Yeah, at what point is it not quite as right? Oh, we're almost at the halfway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You mentioned it next week. That 81 game threshold, we're halfway. Astros will see the Giants in late July over at their ballpark, July 30.
Yes. They don't have not anymore. So we hold the entire ML. The Giants hold the best. This could very easily be Astros versus how the Giants do in the playoffs. They do have the best record in the have the second best run differential in the MLB. They have a better record in the Dodgers. They have 2 less losses. They have 28 losses. They have 26. In the record. And whenever I look at records, I always go based on losses. I don't really care about the wins right now. Because
Toro was actually a little bit closer to second base than a normal shortstop position, so he had to go a long way.
Swing and a miss, strikeout number 3. It's a 1.
Number 6, he is through 7 innings. He has been outstanding tonight in 11.
But that's just me personally. If I see 2 teams with the same number of losses and they have different number of wins, I really do consider them more like a tie. And then whenever the Astros had 1 less loss than the A's, but 1 more, but also 1 less win than the A's, and then the Astros and the A's were technically tied based on game behind, I still consider the Astros ahead because that's just how I do it. Look at losses because losses, whenever I'm looking, it's the most possible wins. If this team goes and wins the rest of their games, what would their record look like versus what this team would look like if they won the rest of their games? That's just how I look at it. But again, that's just me. And we are on a commercial break. I am not advertising what the whole thing is. It's all about some BS. They moved the game due to BS. So I'm not advertising it. But I will advertise my own channel. Please subscribe. I am 7-21 away from 1,000, the big goal. And I do have a fantasy football league. So if you like fantasy football, take a shot at this strange little league because this is a weird little league. Go ahead and join. Link is in the description. Strosville. Press during this 9-game win streak. I said it was the bullpen. The players, the fans on Twitter said utility play.
All right, Julia, close balloting there.
Nice.
Separated by just 1%. Taylor Jones.
For two less losses, then, half a game. They into two more wins because we'll win today 46-28.
Allowing 5 runs over
They play the A's and Dodgers. Next we play the Tigers and the Orioles. So hopefully, based on schedule, yeah, we will actually win. But again, the Astros, again, we struggle against weaker opponents, much more than stronger opponents. So it is possible that the Giants will still be ahead of us by the end of the season. But like I said, hopefully there is a chance that the Astros can end up with the best record by the end of the next two series. The A's and the Dodgers and how we play. One.
over second base. Malenko, you saw make the
Chas McCormick bad at the game and he hit a home run. But it's over. 12-0 Astros. Home run McCormick. 12-0 at bats for the game. It's a bomb. Barely bomb.
That's a beautiful. See the smile on family and friends out there. Yeah, represent. His dad was the one who gave him the nickname Tasmanian Devil. And we've kind of carried it forward on our broadcast. Number 9 on the season. Here's Robel Garcia getting his first at bat. For Carlos Correa.
We are the only team with 400-plus runs. The best offensive team in the league. To Garcia. Who is Garcia in for? Okay. So, who batted behind Alvarez? Gurriel. No, it was.
Robel Garcia righty on righty. Yeah, there might have been a conversation between Garcia and Toro going up there right-handed against a knuckleball, and it's paid off.
Garcia with the base hit, 1-out base hit. Belak is warming up in the bullpen. 412 before this. It's now 424 now. Maybe more. We still got a couple innings. What's this? Top of the 8th? 9th? We got one more inning after this one. Tucker's coming into bat now. No, that was Correa.
Yeah, takes one off the plate inside for ball 1.
Correa was in front of Alvarez.
Tucker
Oh, Robel Garcia is in for Correa. Our rookie. This is a team thing. Tucker gets a hit. It's going to be a double. Garcia stops at third. Tucker with a double advance. Garcia to third. A lot of our rookies are doing this. A lot of our young players. This is not a star team doing this. This is a bunch of players. Jordan is still a young player. So he's not a rookie, but he's a young player. Garcia, McCormick, Straw, he's been doing really well recently. Maldonado, he's doing pretty well recently.
Eventually landed a 5-6 spot for the Mets tonight.
Tucker's a young player doing really well. There's a cat on a roof. Okay. There's a pitching change. This is the top of the eighth. We still got the rest of the eighth and the ninth inning. Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Do any kind of post? They're Locked On Astros. They do a post game show every weekday. If you want the game breakdown, talking Astros, he does it every day of the week, Monday through Friday, Saturday, and weekend and weekday. It's not live, but he does do a breakdown. You can watch the video. You can comment down below. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to Locked On Astros. If Chili Gamer 64, subscribe to his channel. He does Astros highlights after every single game. Locked On Astros, Talking Astros, Chili Gamer 64. All great Astros channel. Check those three out. Chili Gamer for every game. Talking Astros for Astros breakdowns every day of the week. And Locked On Astros for post-game shows every weekday. They don't come on the weekend, sadly.
Allowed one hit and one walk. That was the first pitch thrown by a ball to Abraham Toro.
The Orioles getting another sweep, extending on one. Abraham Toro up to bat. He has a home run.
McCormick and Robel Garcia can add their names to that list. A little tapper near the plate, that's a foul ball.
A tapper near the plate, foul ball. It's a 1-2 count.
Cleanup spot in the lineup. Alvarez and McCormick with back-to-back home runs in the 7th and 8th innings. They hit a home run earlier tonight.
And here's the pitch. Here's the hit. Down the line. Gets Toro makes it to first. Bad throw. Garcia runs home. Tucker to third. Another run. The Astros take the lead 13-0. Abraham Toro's doing a whole lot better. I did not know he had this in him. I was having flashbacks of last time he was held up.
4 consecutive hits
here. And the year before, Abraham Toro was not very good. That is out number 2. Still on third. Toro's on.
Not even a play to send a runner home. Here's
He is 1 for 4.
Only batting for the 5th time. He's 1 for 4.
Strike 1 for Martin. 0-1 count.
What a night for Jose Urquidy. Not a ton of offensive support, but he was brilliant.
That's a ball up and in. 1-1. Up near his shoulder.
7 innings. 3 hits, a walk, and not a run allowed. After only 7 innings with those 84 pitches. He could have gone deeper if he needed to, but oh yeah, reason to push him here. 2-1 to count. Well, the Astros are in the midst of a 6-man rotation. These innings and pitches build up over the course of the year. You have a chance to give your starter a little breather.
It's a 2-1 count to Martin Maldonado. Timeout. Call. Come back into the batter's box. Here's the windup. That looked like it might have hit the zone, but it was called a ball. Like I said, this strike zone's been very tiny, so whenever that one ball was called a strike, it really kind of eared me because the umpires have been consistent this game. I have 7 likes. Thank you, everyone, for liking this. Everyone's come by to like it. I appreciate all the support. Bases loaded for the Houston Astros.
2-run home run.
2 outs, bases loaded. We could see a grand slam here for Jose Altuve. Jose. Grand slam. Thank you, everyone, for 7 likes.
What number 6 allowed by Orioles pitching to go on with 17 hits tonight for the Astros. They've had 23 base runners.
There's strike 1. Hit a home run, Tuve. Get a grand slam. Jose. You already got 1 today. Get another. Jose. Here's the windup. Fouled off. It's a 0-2. Got a wasp on my door.
Strike percentage tonight.
It's an 0-2 count.
We said earlier, once he got that lead, he just like, here we go. You're gonna have to get on base a lot to try and catch up in this one. Strike rate this season.
There's the windup.
Strike rate coming into this game.
That's strike 3. Just hit the zone.
To end the inning. We're through 7.5. It's all Astros.
Astros 17 hits, 13 runs. This is a dominant game. I would have loved to have gotten a grand slam there, making it 18 hits, 17 runs, right? 13 plus 4, 17 runs. 18 hits, 17 runs. Oh, man. We have 1.5 more innings to go. The bottom of the 8th and then the top and bottom of the 9th. Because this is an away game, the Orioles do have a chance to try to tie it in the 9th. Will it happen? No. Crazier things have happened in baseball, though. But no. As bad of a manager as Dusty Baker is, I don't think even Dusty, with this team, could blow a 13-0 lead. If he does, I'll be so mad at Dusty.
have time to get to everything that's happened in this game, but I will tell you that it all started with Carlos Correa, who kept the good vibes going.
Game summary. They introduce it saying, I won't have time to go over everything that happened in this game. Well, if you want a good game summary, subscribe to Talking Astros. He does great summaries on the games. He loves talking about the Astros. Go subscribe to his channel. Let him know I sent you there, too. Let him know I sent you to Talking Astros. He does good game summary. And let Locked On Astros know that I sent y'all there, too. Locked On Astros, like Chili's Gamer, let all these people I'm sending, let them know I sent you.
So I feel like in this series, first game of this series.
Chili Gamer 64 for highlights. Talking Astros for game summary. And Locked On Astros for post-game streams.
Giving up that 2-run home run.
Brandon Belak is coming in. Hopefully he can keep this scoreless. Let's get this game over quickly. We have 1.5 innings to go through. This stadium is quiet. I think there's more Astros fans here than there are Orioles fans. I saw a tweet saying, I'm all for safety, but the Orioles having a 5% capacity is kind of crazy. And then later on, he shared a tweet showing that the Orioles were actually at 100% capacity. Going, wait, they're at 100? They just only sold 5% of the seats? Wow.
Astros trying to join the ranks of the
foul ball. It's a 3.
Rays.
It is a 2-2 count to Brandon Belak. Not exactly a best relief pitcher, but he's been doing okay.
13-game winning streak. They had an 11-gamer now. The Astros with a win tonight will have 10 in a row. Pitch misses up and in. It counts 3-2 on Belak. Love to see Jess Belak coming out of the bullpen today. I'd love to see him get through 2 innings. He had to throw 36 pitches in that 1 inning of work on Monday night. Ball hit hard on a 3-2 pitch and back on it is Tucker. He can't quite make the play in and out of his glove. Maleka with a leadoff.
Tucker couldn't quite make the play, and it is a leadoff double. Brandon Belak gives up a leadoff double. I just started praising you, Belak. Don't make me shit on it. Come on, Belak.
Yeah, he definitely likes it when he doesn't have to cover that many outs. And if you can get to that guy right there to finish games off, it usually goes your way with the stuff that he has. But if you find 2 thirds innings, 4 earned runs, and a high strikeout percentage, low walk percentage, hitters barely doing anything. Maleka with a double. Lead things off.
A leadoff double. Brandon Belak, come on. Well, I don't think this shutout's going to last. Looks like the Orioles are going to get their first run. That's a first pitch ball. It's a 1-0. Our bullpen is bullpenning again.
Team Maldonado telling Brandon Belak, we just need to throw strikes. It's 13-0. You got to a full count on the first batter and a 2-0 count here on this batter.
It's a 2-0 count. Martin Maldonado is going, just those strikes, man. Just those strikes. You have a 13-run cushion. Just those strikes. Yeah, I'm right. That's what I think. Just those strikes.
3-0.
Just throw strikes. Yes, it is 13-0. Come on. Just throw strikes. It is a 13-0. Ball 4.
4-pitch walk to the number 9 hitter, Austin Wiggs. Orioles have the first 2 runners on here in the 8th. So what we're kind of fitting that the Astros are in Baltimore right now because that is the site where Cal Ripken Jr. played in 2,632 consecutive games. Our own Iron Man streak on the AT&T broadcast coming to an end tomorrow. Julian's had some time off. I've had some time
Thanks,
off.
Royals 2-2. Well, good luck to your
You
Yankees.
guys cut me loose. You get
Good luck to your Yankees against the Royals.
scheduled days off of the season. Yeah.
Because you want to be royal. Royal. Blah, 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 blah. Come on.
You've actually put the pressure.
Hey, there's a strike.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people
I almost forgot what that was for a second.
As much as I love
13-8. Why are you throwing balls? Why are you pitching carefully? Just throw strikes. I'm wearing my Nolan Ryan shirt. Come on.
watching and enjoying Jeff
There we go. It's a single. Come on, take out Belak. He sucks.
Something to cheer about here with the bases loaded and nobody out. Maggie's excited. Obviously watching most of these games along with us, texting me throughout the course of a lot of these games. I was going to get a chance to come in and hang out with you for a while. You and the family a little vacation time? Yeah, the family's already down in Colorado. They've been down there for a good 4 or 5 days now. I'm going to sneak down there for a quick trip and come back. Get ready for the next time the Baltimore Orioles are playing against the Astros. You'll do 6 straight games with the Astros. So I think my prep is already done. Just spend a lot of time enjoying the sun and surf of Cabo San Lucas. Yes, most definitely. I look forward to that. Yeah, absolutely. And you can reverse it and text Baggy, although you'll have no probably Astros coverage down there. Text Baggy randomly in the middle of a game. You want to come start firing things out there. So yeah, Jeff Baggy will be with us not only tomorrow, but for the entire
Well, it's not going to be shutout anymore, that's for sure. Because Brendan Belak sucks. That's a ball. It's a 1-1.
Hall of Famer in our 18
Oh my
studios.
gosh.
Right back on there for the pregame
I am
standing
sick
with
of
the
this
Orioles.
bullpen pulling this stuff.
Only
It's a 13-0 lead. Are you really going to give up a bunch of runs in the 8th inning when we got a 13-run lead?
Nice to get this first out right here. Find a pitch against get that first out of the inning, and the ground ball can potentially get him through this. Some traffic out there.
Bases loaded for the Baltimore Orioles. No outs. 1-2 count. That's a ball. It's a 2-2.
Chase the breaking ball. It's 2-2. Eli was with the Astros all the way through the end of May. He was sent out to AAA Sugarland on the 29th. He was off the roster for 10 days, a minimum of 3 to come back. The numbers came the first time he was sent to AAA Sugarland. His 4th appearance of the recall on June the 9th.
There's the 2-2.
Swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout for Belak. The bases remain.
There is the out. There's strikeout, so there's out number 1.
Strikeout. Now Belak can get that ground ball and hopefully have a little play turn for him.
We have a shot at getting out of this inning without giving up a run now. We could get a double play. Will it happen? Probably not. Brendan Belak sucks. He's going to give up a home run probably. He's going to give up 4 runs this inning. Just watch. He's going to give up 4 runs. We got a 13-0 lead, and watch him give up a grand slam just because he sucks.
Severino starting behind the plate in the last 2 games. Hits the ball on the ground to short. You could have two right here. Plummer, great call. There we go. That's how you do it. That's why you're heading to Cabo.
Hey,
Great call by Plummer to end the 8-13.
we got double play. The defense bailed him out. There we go, Belak. Still scoreless. 9th inning. Here we go. Please don't screw it up. Oh, man. I was about to. Oh, man. I was ready to just throw it up in the air going, really? Really? Gonna give a bunch of runs? Got the bases loaded with no outs and somehow didn't give up a run. Pedro, is that your catcher? What'd he do? Did he drop a catch or an easy catch or something? Commercial break in progress. Please subscribe. I know it'd be a 9-run lead. No, he's the worst catcher. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably. I mean, if you play for the Orioles, you're probably not a very good player. To be just being honest. And if we would have given up the Grand Slam, yeah, we would have still had a 9-run lead. But that would a Grand Slam, a 9-run lead with no outs. It would have been in 2 innings left. This inning and in the next inning, I would have been frustrated. We probably still would have won, but that would have been extremely frustrating. Like, why? Just why? Just stop giving Belak a chance. He got out of it this time, but wow, Belak just stopped. A's batting's not very good. It's always been their pitching. It's the opposite of the Astros. The A's pitching's pretty darn good. They got a pretty good bullpen. The only reason why we were able to beat up on their bullpen in the first series was because we got to them early. Our bullpen is actually not that bad. It's just mismanaged, to be honest. Just being honest. We got Emmanuel, who's good. Stanek, who's good. Javier, who's good. We got Presley, who's good. We got a few good pitchers. It's just mismanaged. That's the problem with the bullpen. It's mismanaged.
Looks like Brandon Belak may only get 1 inning today. Shows that bullpen action going. Garza Jr. will get the ball in the 9th inning.
Garza Jr. is getting the ball in the 9th inning. That's a ball on the outside. It's a 1-2. Batting left. That's a ball on the outside. It's a 2-2. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake your booty. Detroit after this game, they'll take on the Tigers for 4.
Shake, shake, shake. I got a song stuck in my head. He swung, struck out swinging. I got a song stuck in my head. You know the one that goes shake, shake, shake? Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. That song, I got that stuck in my head for some reason. Not even sure why. I haven't heard that song since it was in a commercial a long time ago.
Playing the Texas Rangers that are scoreless in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
It was in this commercial. Last time I heard the song, it was in this commercial for like this shake. It was a health shake, vegetable shake, and that's why it was shake, shake, shake. That's just the last time I heard the song. It's a ball. It's a 1-1. Why is Dusty Baker wearing a mask all of a sudden? He was just in the You're in the dugout without a mask, and then you pull it up, and why? It does nothing at that point. You already pulled it down around those people. Jones is batting. I mean,
Nice pitch right there.
I kind of. If you want to wear a mask for safety, at least kind of use your brain. Look, it's Garza. You know, our pitcher that looks like Hum Baby Baseball. I swear, I look at Garza and it looks like Eric.
Orioles to the Yankees in a deal.
It looks like Hum Baby. Next time I'm in his dream, I need to tell him to look up Garza for the Astros because it looks like Hum. I need to see the picture of him because I don't know if the picture that they have of him. I need to make sure they have his beard and the long hair. Yeah, it looks like him. It's Hum Baby. He plays for the Astros. We need to tell him. There's a player on the Astros looks just like you. I need to look it up. Make sure that the picture they have has his beard and the long hair because that's really sells the fact that he looks like Eric. But it looks just like him. He's in the bullpen, and it's like, oh look, there's Eric Hum Baby Baseball warming up in the bullpen for the Astros.
Strike three call.
That was a ball. That was a ball. That was a call. Strike three. I am sick of this umpire, man. Bring out the robo-umps. I'm sick of this.
Look at him get through the middle of the shed of Taylor Jones. Not much about that.
0-10 with wrist yesterday. Oh, wow. 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position. Ouch. That hurts. Look, well, Eric from Hum Baby Baseball is fixed to come out to pitch in the 9th inning for the Houston Astros. I'm kind of lagging a little bit. Oh, well. Yeah, wow. Okay. But, yeah, Eric from Hum Baby Baseball is fixing to come out and, yeah. Hum Baby. Hey, Hum Baby, are you in Baltimore right now? Are you using the alias Garza? Yeah, it's Garza. Using the alias Garza? Or is that like your real last name? Is Eric your alias? We got a commercial break in progress. Subscribe to my channel. 721 subs from 1,000. Subscribe. Donate to my Patreon. Help me to where I can do this much more consistently. I can do this more often. And subscribe to Locked On Astros for post-game streams. Subscribe to Talking Astros for, holy cow, I'm lagging a little bit. Talking Astros for game summaries, and Chili Gamer 64 for Astros highlights.
Mega Tour to Houston Thursday, July 29th. Come experience the best concert of the summer at Minute Maid Park.
Hey!
Astros.com/Mega. Astros trying to close this out, trying to get their 10th straight win, and Dusty Baker said last night.
Now subscribe to my channel.
Right now, the expectation that they have to post every night. It's really just the way that they think they should be playing. And
basically having a watch party, because this isn't exactly just me calling the game. Yeah, or his hair is a little bit more curly now.
So it's all just really come together.
But yeah, that looks like his hair's curly. Why did he curl it? His hair used to be more straight. But yeah, that looks like it, and he's not as tan.
Garza's got plenty of pitches to choose from when he comes out there. He's also altered that least point a little bit, kind of dropping.
He doesn't have the same tan, and his hair is curly now. Oh, he still kind of looks like Hum Baby. Still got the same beard. Still, again, still long hair. Get your tan back, so you can get the tan back. Bottom of the ninth, Garza.
5 and 6 hitters for the Orioles.
There's a swing and strike and one.
First swinging strike. Urquidy, 7 innings of 3-hit shutout baseball. It looked like the shutout might be in jeopardy last inning when Brandon Vedlak allowed the first 3 batters to reach base, but he got through a bases loaded, no out.
There's a 1. That's a ball down and away. It's a 1-1.
Now it's the righty out of New Braunfels High School, Ralph Garza Jr. Taking over here in the bottom of the 9th inning, trying to finish off this 3-game sweep. On the ground, off
Garza, come on. Come on. There's out number 1. Bounces off his glove, runs off the mound, picks up the ball, throws it to first, gets the first out of the inning.
Julio was mentioning the Hella Mega Tour, and it was announced today, earlier, that the Elton John Farewell Yellow Brick Road Final Tour is going to make a stop at Minute Maid Park. How about that? In 2022, November 4th. Yeah, Elton John in his final tour will make Houston one of those stops. In fact, I believe it's
2 more outs from our 10th win in a row.
Santander grounds 1 foul. Right now, if Garza Jr. doesn't look at Jose Altuve, who's out in shallow right field, he's got Abraham Toro at third. He's got Robel Garcia at second. He's got Taylor Jones at first. At various points, either in the spring or at AAA Sugarland, this could have been part of his infield. Good point.
The Sugarland Skeeters versus the Orlando Orioles. That is funny.
Four RBIs tonight. 4 RBIs for the second time in the span of a week. Never doing it in his career. That's impressive.
Oh, man. I am starting to laugh.
Anybody for the Astros right now is Kyle.
So glad Tucker is back. I am too.
9-game winning streak, and you've been out for the last 8 games. Mess it up. Don't.
Hey, bases loaded with 2-man outs. Y'all could score. Y'all can score.
We are still rolling now that I'm back in the lineup.
No, y'all can score.
He contributed tonight by getting on base 4 times.
Got the ball on the outside. Doo-doo.
I was usually pretty stressed out there. Okay, so written all over him.
I mean, as much as I like Tucker, as much as I like Tucker as a hitter, I have not very many though. Like I said, the Sugarland Skeeters Stadium is actually not that far from my Uncle Robert's and Mimi's house. The Yankees are playing against the Kansas City Royals right now.
Little area where they stay now before they head out to the ballpark tomorrow. This shouldn't be the latest of arrivals. This game with Jose Urquidy throwing a lot of strikes was moving along pretty well.
That's a ball on the outside. It's a 3-2 count.
Former Astro doing the current Astros a favor tonight. Bolton Evans shutting out the Oakland A's through 6 innings. The Rangers added a run in that game. It's now 1-0 Texas.
That's a ball on the inside. Come on, Eric Hum Baby. Hum Baby. Oh, no. Y'all struck out? Y'all struck out?
Shutout innings against the A's.
Skeeter games, they are fun. I'm sorry, the Astros finally bought the Skeeters this year.
Imagine the Astros kind of anxious to get to Detroit. They owe the Tigers a little bit of revenge. Against ex-manager A.J. Hinch. I would agree with you, Plummer. I would say of the 3 sweeps this year, the other 2 being on the road.
Dang, they struck out with the bases loaded. That
was
sucks.
a 2-game sweep, and the conditions were miserable. Series in Texas did not go well, but that was where Adolis Garcia had a couple late losses that were painful. But the worst series for me was that Tigers home series, where Detroit was struggling coming in. All the same thing could be said about the Rays. Detroit was struggling coming in and then struggling going out that series, but then took 3 at Minute Maid Park on the Astros home turf. That to me was the worst series.
It was amazing how they just upended all the tendencies that they had coming into that series and just performed completely different to go out there and put it to the Astros.
Well, the Orioles don't want to go quietly here. They put 3 runners on last inning, and now Michael Franco with a single.
So that was a base on ball, and now a single, and I am lagging a bit. Runners on first and second, 1 out. We just need 2 more outs to complete this shutout.
They'll see a lefty 3 school to wrap up that series.
Come on, Hum Baby. You can do it, Hum Baby.
5:30
Hum Baby, Hum Baby, Hum Baby. Hum. Hum Baby, Hum Baby, Hum Baby, Hum.
Here's DJ Stewart over 3. He's trying to keep a streak alive, reaching base in 7 straight games.
Come on, double play. That's strike 1. Come on, double play. Strike 2.
Pitch there by Garza. 0-2.
Come on. Double play.
More tradition with that over the top delivery for Garza Jr. So he drops down and tries to get a little more sink, just a fastball, turn it.
I called. There we go. 13. Oh, double play. Hey, Astros win it. They are 10-0. Okay, they aren't 10-0, but they are on a double-digit win streak. The longest win streak in franchise history is 12-0. Can they beat that? Can they beat that? And I apologize for your struggles, AB. I really do. I sympathize. But the Astros sweep again. 10-0. 10-0. The Astros. Hum Baby gets the last 3 outs. 13-0 ball game. 10-game win streak. 3 more wins. We need to sweep the Tigers. We need to sweep the Tigers. Where's my broom? It's inside, man. I didn't think to bring a broom. Next time I'll bring a broom. Next time I'll bring a broom. I promise. Next time I will. I'll get my broom ready and I'll have it. I need. That's something I didn't think about. This was my first time back. I've been gone, but next time I'll have my broom ready. Astros, they sweep. The sweep. We need 3 more wins. We need to sweep the Tigers. If we sweep the Tigers, we will break the franchise record, set a new franchise record, 13 straight wins. Because right now, the franchise record is 12. Can we make it to 13? Against the Tigers, I don't have the highest hopes, but it is possible. They are struggling. If we get 13, beauty. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Go subscribe to Talking on Astros. They're probably going to do a post-game stream soon. Go subscribe to Talking Astros. He's going to do a game summary. And then go subscribe to Chili Gamer 64. He's going to do Astros highlights on this game. Thank you, everyone. Much love. Thank you, everyone. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a good night, AB. Have a good night, World Traveler. Have a good night, everyone that popped in, including Astros, Valix, Cobra, everyone who popped in throughout the stream. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.